So what we're going to have to do is we're going to take off the clutch and the belt, and I'm going to heat it up with some MAP gas and see if we can't get it real hot, and maybe that will help it pop off. So there's a circlip on here that you have to take off to get this other part off. And there's a spring behind it. Just pull that back, and then you can pop your clutch off like that. So just go ahead and put your spring back in there. Don't forget your circlips on there. We'll put that over there. So now we've got the belt, which we can remove.
Just kind of peel that back off of your secondary clutch. It's a very tight belt. Very tight belt. So it does take some doing to get off. Let's see if I can just wiggle it past. There we go. Okay.
Belt out. So I'm just going to kind of push it back out of the way for now, so we don't catch on fire. Got to remove this part of your clutch. It's got a bearing in there. This is where I need to heat. And you heat it up really good right here. Now I got a gas line right here, so we have to watch out for that. We've got our fire extinguisher handy. Keep this close by. So I use MAP gas. It's hotter. We're gonna try to get this nice and red hot. Alright, so we're about 2 minutes in, and still heating it up. We need to get it nice and bright orange. Alright, so we're about 3.5, 4 minutes in. Still heating this shaft up in hopes that it will break free. Alright, since that I'm an impatient man, I'm going to give it a try now. Not quite red hot like I like it to be, but I'm going to give it a try. See what we come up with here. Let's thread our bolt in. It's pretty hot though. It might work. Wrong way. Let's tap it. Oh, got it. Very nice, very nice. I'm just gonna go ahead and take these pieces out and let them cool down. But heat is definitely the way to go. I can't tell if there's a seal in there or not. So it looks like I have to take off the oil pump in order to get to the crankshaft seal. We're going to let this cool down. You can kind of see what that looks like in there. Probably going to have to take that oil pump off in order to get that seal out of there. Here's the new one. Certainly looks like it's going to fit over that, but you're going to have to remove that oil pump. So let's do that. Looks like it's probably a 10 millimeter and a 12 millimeter. And I have a 12 millimeter here.
We'll start with that one.
Yep, that's a 10 millimeter. Now bear in mind, I've never done one of these before. But if at all handy, should be able to do it. And I'm noticing a lot of oil behind this area here. That tells me either one of two things. Either there's oil leaking out of the oil pump, or there's oil leaking out from the crank seal. And the problem that I had with this golf cart was that it would only run basically on full choke. And the reason was the crank seal, I know for sure on the other side, was totally shot. Lots of air coming in. And so once I replaced that, I got it to run almost 100% better. However, I really felt like there was probably still a small air leak. And this motor is 32 years old. 6 years younger than I am. Thankfully, I haven't needed any replacement parts yet. But it was time. And I figured I bought the kit, I might as well do it and do it right. Okay, so now that we've got those 4 bolts out, I see one more back here. It's a Phillips. I don't know if we need to take that off or not. I'm gonna pry a little bit behind here. Just clean off a little bit of that garbage. Let's just see what we see. Okay. I don't know. You know, you could probably split this open. But it looks like that screw is probably going to need to come out. Let me grab a Phillips.